There are few men in scripture that God met unprepared. Most of the men that became mighty with God, they were doing something, they were consecrated to God at different levels. Most of the men. Moses, after he left Egypt, had kept a dangerous consecration. That's why he went to Horeb. Jethro is a descendant of Keturah. He's a descendant of the Midianite, and the Midianite are the children of Keturah. So he is of Abraham's blood. And so they understand priesthood. So Moses did not stumble on Horeb. He knows that Horeb is the mountain of God. Because Jethro is a priest. And Jethro must have told him, on that mountain, God meets men. That's why Moses kept going there. Somewhere, the Bible said, when the Ewe lamp is put out, 1 Samuel chapter 3, from verse 1 to 3, he kept sleeping on the altar. He had a consecration. He kept sleeping on altar. They are not strangers. There's something they know. There's a life they live. Go and check the scripture. You will find these things. They are replete. Joseph will tell Potiphar's wife, Genesis 39 verse 9, when she told him to sleep with her, he said, how can I do this evil and sin against God? My master has not kept anything from me except you. How can I do this evil? So there was a consecrated life. Our generation is porous. People don't stand for anything. They just float as their emotions lead them. And they are wondering why God is not using them and why they are not becoming mighty. If there's no consecration at the foundation of your life, you won't have energy to rise in your season. And so you must learn the ways of God, and you must demonstrate your understanding through consecration. Because if you have known God, any spirit for that matter, there must be consecration. Go and find out the consecrations that the herbalists keep. You'll be shocked that we are joking as Christians. I've never seen any worldly herbalist. I've never seen any secular native doctor. They are too consecrated. In fact, sometimes civilization is a distraction to them. That's why they are in the forest. There's no law that they must stay in the forest, but they don't want to desecrate the ambience of the spirit that they worship. That's the level of consecration. But today, bishops are secular. Bishops are worldly. And we are talking about bringing light to affect our generation. When you are dealing with consecration, there are two dimensions to consecration. The first dimension to consecration is your consecration to God, because you must have a walk with God. The second dimension to consecration